Right, hello and welcome back to the channel. I'm just bringing you back to a churchyard where the building in the yard is getting done up. Just going to give you a quick update on it. Look at that. Isn't that outstanding? The men have worked on this for months. It was just that little bit there. Now it's the whole lot. Fantastic. I'll try and zoom out. That's best I can do. So I'm going to be doing a walk around the yard. I'm going to get the other side of this building. Look at it. That's just outstanding, isn't it? And the window frames, it's just special. I'll try and get some to cover the light. That's special. So we're going to now have a walk around the churchyard, see if there's any more church stones pushed over or any logs fell over what we can help with. There's the people who bought this one have bought that one, that, and them two. They're going to be houses. I cannot wait. But these here, I don't know if I remember telling you what they were. If there was a lot of burials on one day, the hearses used to come up the horse and carts, put the boxes in there, and then wait their turn. Yeah, they wouldn't do that nowadays, would they? Of course not. Let's have a walk around here. You can see the back of that now. Isn't that just outstanding? Each one of them extra bricks has cost the man £30 each. It's just outstanding. It's like a little private graveyard here, but it's not, it's just all one. Yeah. I'll tell you what, mind. I wish I had that house. Right, I'm going to try and go on the lower level and see if we can see any damage, anything like that. But this is very tranquil and quiet. So yeah, just so you can put a face to the video. I'm just a bit camera shy, but I'm more interested in getting footage of decent places. Look, I was told the last time I was here, after I left, right out the gate, that these headstones, the council brought a big truck in to lie them down, so they didn't cause any damage to the rest of the stones. Well, I'll tell you what, I'm going to have to praise them for that. I slagged them off, but now I'm praising them for doing that. But, I mean, cement is cheap. Cement for gluing gravestones on isn't expensive. Why don't they just say, is anybody willing to help to come and put them up? Because I'll be there. All the people that live with me, they'll all be there, all willing to help. But like I say, the last time we were here, a couple of weeks back, we were cutting through when an old fella says that the tree had fell down over the gravestones and over the path, so he couldn't get past to his family grave. So I went home, got the two lads, we'll come and them cut it up. Because again, no thanks to the council, waiting for them. Yes, they're obviously busy, but surely they've got to, you know. Oh, look at this, man. Agnes Dunbar Church Bank Cemetery. Why can't they just put a cross up or something? I'll come back and see if we can get a cross made for her. I tell you, all their lives, and then when they die they're getting treated the same. Good God. So I don't know, over there, over that wall, I don't know if it was a part of the graveyard or not, but I'm going to walk up here, see if we can see the old fella who cut the tree down for. We'll probably get wrong for cutting it down, but it was already lying down, it was in danger of hurting people, so yeah, they're up. I'll go the little roundabout where in the olden days, this roundabout here was used for the horse and cars to take the graves to take the coffins to the graves. It's magic. I'm surprised it still exists, but yeah. I'm going to have to put my camera down. I'll get back and I'll be back shortly. I've actually brought my drone out as well, so I'm going to be taking some drone footage of the whole area and the surroundings. When other people might have forgot the people in here, but I haven't. Look in there, that's caved in because I'm guessing the soil wasn't left to settle before they put the stones on, so over time it's gone. I'm sure they could put some stones on it. God, I tell you what, this cemetery compared to one of South Shields, Westow Cemetery, is an absolute outstanding cemetery. But nobody's wanting to put their hands in their pockets. Let's see if we can get some people together, see if they want to tidy up. I mean, what can they do? Can they put you in jail for tidying the yard up, helping people? There's another one. You can see how small the horse and carts were, because there's another roundabout there. It goes down to there, up to there, up there and back down to here. So you wouldn't get a car up here. I'm not going to walk over the top of it. That'd be disrespectful, wouldn't it? Let's have a look at the odd one. Oh God. 1984. Oh no. Yeah, 1949. 1914. Must have been the start of the Great War. But it's a lovely place to visit. You know, if you just want to walk around, and at the bottom where we just come in, there's like a cenotaph, and I'm sure there's seats around it for you to sit on, but not the second row up. But I'll just do a bit of video and I'll try and keep quiet for a minute. As I drove past here yesterday, I seen in the dark that there was a gravestone had 2 or 3 like tea candles or something lit up, so I stopped the car and had a look, and it's on the ends of the graves yet. So somebody still cares. Okay. Now we've got cars parking in here. Nah, I'm not having that. Like, would you have somebody else's car in your garden? Some of these gravestones are quite new. I just don't like seeing kids' graves. No, that's no good. As you can see, there's a car parked, unless he works here, which I doubt, because nobody works here. Let's have a look around, see what we can see. It's similar to what it was last time, but see if any more damage has been done. That's why I come round. See if anybody's pushed any more stones over. I parked the cars like that. But then I'm not sure if you can. I'm going to bring you back in a minute to somebody I'm going to ask. Right. Here's the thing. Dogs must be kept on a leash at all times whilst in the cemetery. Yeah. Yeah, well, I've seen one. None of them on leads. And there's another sign. Please do not touch any of the stones. Yeah, well, if you did it, nobody else would have to, would they? Yeah. North Tyneside Council. Disgusting. So anyway, I pressed the wrong button to stop the camera. I had to pause it and it stopped, so I'm going to have to add them on. Yeah, but this is... Nah, this is not a fucking car park. Sorry for the swearing, but it's not a car park. It's for people who died. Yeah. But are they bothered? I don't think so. I'll go down where the tree was cut down and see if there's any more problems. There's still people coming in here, like. If I see anybody coming up, I'll have to pause the video, because I'm obviously not going to be wanting to be on the video. I'll ask them, and if they don't want to be on, that's fine. Just remember that car there. Yeah. That car park is for families who are visiting graves. I just found out off camera off the bloke across the road. You just shouldn't be parking there. I've just heard somebody. Strange. Look at this. Wouldn't you think somebody would do something and try and cut them bits down? I'm gonna get a cordless trimmer to see what I can do. You'll probably get wrong. Nobody else is gonna do it. It's left to the man in the street. That looks like a school over there, so at least it's not a hotel. I've got to watch what I'm saying. The place is very tranquil. 1931. Thomas Stewart. Margaret. Age 37. Dear God. That's an out, is it? Look at this, man. Why don't they do something about this? There's another roundabout for the horse and carts. I think this needs to be cut down, like. Yeah, nah, that needs to be cut down. That's no good, man. Some poor person's grave there. And you can see they don't do anything to keep them. Once you paid your money for your stone, that's it. You look after it yourself by the looks of it. And I don't think that tree there was planted for in the middle of a grave. It's grown out the centre. We'll see if we can get a trip down. I will try and ask first, but if I didn't get any sense, I'll just do it. Like I say, I'm going to be putting my drone up later and we'll get the true size of this place. It's not big, it's small. A couple of thousand stones, maybe. Look at the big ones at the back. I'm not walking on there out of respect for people that are in there. You don't want to be walking on the stones. Yeah, look at them all. These are very old. Watch us be wrong. 1891, that one. This one here. 1891. Thomas Fairlam Foster. Look at that. That would have been some money in the day, wouldn't it? But then again, you weren't bothered then because your loved ones come first before anything. And you know, this is why I can't understand. They had the truck out to lie that stone down. Why they had it on a crane? Did not just lift it on top? Oh yeah, health and safety. Yeah. And look at someone's stone there. Someone's urn. I don't know, I can't pick it up because I don't know who it belongs to. I'll have a look off camera, see if I can pick it up and do anything with it. Now this wasn't here last time. This here was on top of there. There's no way that was down there. I'm going to go back on my other video because that was up there. Someone's pushed that up, done something. Yeah. God, it makes you sick. If people would be spinning in their graves now, man. Martin, let's have a look at Martin, just in case I'm standing on any graves. 1945. Elizabeth, beloved wife of Robert Forsyth, 24th, 1881. God, age 69. Her husband died the same year, December. Broken heart probably. 24th, they both died the same year. Oh God, at least they're together. Where else could you get tranquility like this? You know, there's not a lot of people are interested in sites like this, but it certainly interests me, especially when you can see nothing's getting done. It's getting overgrown. That hasn't just grown in the last week. That's been there a few weeks. Okay, have a look. What's wrong with people? I'm not going to go off on one. I'm going to have a look at the stone, the graves where we took the tree from. Make sure it's still the same. This is Rose Hill Cemetery, I think, or Rose Hill Bank. Rose Bank Cemetery. I'll have a look properly though if I can. I only live half a mile from here, so I do keep an eye on it best I can. I mean, I can't lift stones up. I see people have put bricks under there, started falling over. That's sensible. What was the excuse for the rest of them? Run out of bricks. There's the back end of them churches where at the time obviously there was a few funerals at once. That must be a horrible job. How are they getting a wagon up here? How did they get a wagon up here? Nah, they haven't, like, have they? They've just laid the stones down. There's no way you get a wagon up here. No way. And I think beyond up there, there's another churchyard which is connected to this. I think that has been built in the middle of the two cemeteries, which I think was all one. But there's a better shot of the building. That is an old people's home built between a cemetery and the graveyard. Let's have a look. Yeah, the trees are still there, but they haven't. The path's still there, yeah. So people can get around there. This here was all covered in a fallen down tree, like there. And we're coming cut it down, the two lads coming with us, they cut it down. But yeah, there. That's the tree cut down. So, I mean, there's not a lot more you can do. Let's just have a look. I don't want to be walking on any graves. Just be careful. I'm going to go and have a sit and join these two videos together. In fact, first of all, I'm going to have a look at what the lights were yesterday. There's no graves on here because you can see. Let's have a look. I think it's this one over here. There, because through the trees, just a second. Because there was tea lights or something on the gravestone. I want to have a look. So I mean, look, people have pulled stuff off, man. What's wrong with you? Good God almighty. Right. The tea lights were, well, they weren't here. But you see, this one's well looked after. Okay. Well looked after. Jean, Vivian, Graham. Where were the lights? Because they couldn't have been on there. They might be. Ah, I can see them. I'm just going to have to walk down past that grave. There's no grave there, don't worry. Let's have a look. See, it's all been pulled to bits. No, it's not. So where were the tree lights? I don't think that was them. Anyway, that must be. I'll just pause the video a minute. I've had a quick look around. I can't see where the lights were off yesterday, but they were on the edge. They were like on the edge of two stones, on the edge of one stone, sorry. Yesterday when I drove down, I stopped and had a look. I didn't come in, but you know, it was two lights just flashing, orangey lights, like tea lights, but there might have been solar panel lights. But there, we're back to the house. Wouldn't you like to live there? That's just the most outstanding place you'll see around this area. The bloke didn't want to be on video last time. That's the owner just going home now. I've just had to speak with him. He says there's still quite a lot to do, but it's just outstanding. Look at the quality. He says he's still got all the old photos of it when it was just by itself. But he didn't have any complaints. I was doing it. I told him what I was doing. Documenting it. I'll tell you what. That is the best building I've seen for new builds in about 20 years. Yeah. It's Rose Hill Bank. A fella said before. But someone else, he says, someone else has bought them. And they're going to make houses out of them. I'll tell you what, that will be something special. Right, I'm going to end the video where I started. Thanks for watching. I'm going to have to join the two videos together now, and then I'm going to put my drone up and I'll put them on later, maybe today, tomorrow, whenever I can download them. I'm telling you about the drone now because I haven't worked out how to put audio on the video on the drone. I'm not good at out like that, so I'll put music on with it and it'll look just as good. Thanks for watching, everybody. Thank you.